And I believe we're back.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Round 2.
Tonight, well, for our second session, it's a great pumpkin Charlie Brown. This is my childhood right here. All the classic holiday Charlie Browns. You got the Great Pumpkin, Thanksgiving, of course, Christmas. And hand me that, Dave, right there. You might not know about this one. This is
Quackbusters.
this is another.
Came out after the Ghostbusters movie came out.
I guess so. I don't even know how old it is, but the Looney Tunes, Daffy Duck's Quackbusters. I haven't seen that in years. Right? Anyway, there you go. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So
A lot of things happened after the original Ghostbusters come out.
yeah. Anyway, so if you want to support us, you can do so with Venmo, David 4-348. So like and subscribe and all that good stuff. So this is our last
Hurrah.
on Halloween. Kind of sad.
Yeah, I guess I'll pack this away till next year.
Yep. And
I don't know. My name is Spooky as yours.
I like yours better though.
Yeah, I like the yellow.
Yeah. Kind of like a
I guess a fall pumpkin wouldn't be carved out though.
true. So David, you posed a question earlier. What about the origins of Halloween?
Well, I didn't do it. I did it before we even started.
Mm-hmm.
I said, that's what you need to do on the origin of Halloween. What was it before it became Halloween?
Well, go ahead. All Hallows Eve, right?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. What do you know about it?
I don't know nothing.
Oh, I don't
That's
either.
that's why I said you need to do it. I've heard about it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's one of them I guess like a druid kind of thing that was going on at the time.
Yeah. Catholic. It's a Catholic.
No, this was druid. This was a sect of scary
I see
mystic
what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
type clan of people.
Right.
They were called druids.
Oh, I've heard of. Yeah.
I don't think they were nice either.
Yeah. So it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. David, you remember this one?
Yeah, it's the Halloween version of the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
Why would you wait in a pumpkin patch?
To see the Great Pumpkin, of course.
And what's he bringing you?
Toys.
And candy.
Candy, of course.
Why go door to door when we wait right here and it's going to come to us?
Yep. Welcome, Great Pumpkin. Now, tonight's lesson is going to be on faith.
Well, Charlie Brown had it.
Well, Linus had it.
Was it Linus? I thought Charlie Brown was one.
Nope, it was Linus.
Okay.
Yep.
So one with the dirty drag.
Yeah. And of course you got Linus, and of course Sally came and had to support her sweet Babu, you know. And of course you got Snoopy there.
Yeah. He's in the shadow.
Yep.
Anything looks suspicious with a pumpkin.
Yeah. And here's a crew. They're Pigpen.
Even his costume's dirty.
Yep. I wonder who that is right there, David, at the very end.
Somebody you can't see. I bet. Now that's Lucy. You can see her hair.
Yep.
That has to be Charlie Brown.
There you go. That's it. So, and this is actually a perfect depiction of me and Jason and the crew, like when we were their age.
Did you put sheets over you like that?
No. Anyway,
I never dressed up. I just went door to door and
really
trick or treat. Come back with candy. That didn't scare nobody.
Mm,
That's not the object. The object is to get candy.
that's true.
Come back and throw out what you don't like.
So Matthew 18, and the disciples came to Jesus and said, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" Then he called a child to him and had him sit among them. I assure you, or the David Tillison translation, I told you, right? Unless you are converted and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. So it's interesting whenever you think about it, because you have to have childlike faith for God, or it wouldn't work. You know what I mean? Because
Well, that's the thing about children, is that you can lead them in either direction, and they'll be gullible.
oh well, true, yeah, yep,
Of course, in this one, it comes after unless you're converted.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's them children probably don't know bad.
Right. Yep. Therefore, whoever humbles himself like a child, this one is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoever welcomes one child like this in my name welcomes me. Oh, well, let's see. But whoever, in verse 6, causes the downfall of one of these little ones, here's a warning, right?
Mm.
Who believe in me, it would be better for him if a heavy milestone were hung around his neck and cast down into the depths of the sea. So, how many people do that and not even know it? You know?
Well, that's the problem with the early church,
Yeah.
because I think you read in last session, anybody who brings another gospel than the one I gave, as Paul was saying,
Yep.
that's more like what he's saying here. If anybody brings another gospel and causes the downfall of one of these, and they believe in me,
Mm-hmm.
their condemnation is going to be greater, because what they're bringing is another gospel,
Right.
and pulling them down. They may tell you that if you don't get baptized, you're not going to heaven.
Right.
If you don't become circumcised, you're going to hell.
Yeah. Now James chapter 1 tells you, my brethren, be not many masters, that we will receive the greater condemnation. You know, referring to teachers, right? But what are parents? Parents are teachers.
Yes,
in a sense.
but
So God is going, especially a teacher, like a Sunday school teacher or a preacher, God's going to judge them more carefully than anybody else. Now, I don't think we fall into that category because we're just YouTubers. We're not teachers or preachers or
no, it's the thing is, a person's going to believe what he wants to believe. He can't change his mind.
No.
But the idea of the gospel is straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
That Jesus lived a perfect life, became a sinless lamb for the cross, had the sins of the world judged on him,
Yes.
went to the grave, rose again.
Yep.
Anybody that you can teach anything else other than that, but that has to be your core belief.
Absolutely. Yep.
Anything else other than that doesn't matter.
That's true.
because like me and you probably there's some stuff we don't agree on.
No.
But if you agree on the gospel, that makes you what we call evangelical.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Now that verse, even if you deceive Mino Lucy, you're still in trouble.
How to get knocked out?
I don't remember.
Is that Charlie Brown or
no, that's Linus.
Okay, the pumpkin's bigger than him.
I know it. So,
oh, here we go.
People with faith, childlike faith, huh? So you got Abraham sacrificing Isaac, actually almost sacrificing Isaac. If you don't know the story, one day, which Abram later changed his name to Abraham, when they were trying to get pregnant with Isaac, didn't Sarah get pregnant with someone else's baby?
No, she offered him up her maidservant, and that became his concubine.
There you go. That's what it was.
And she had a son.
Right. That's it. Yep. So anyway,
see,
along comes yes. Go ahead.
But he got 90 years old.
Yeah. And then Sarah laughed.
Even what gets me is he's saying that he believed that everything was possible with God.
Yes.
Even at his age. And made it sound like with Sarah, she laughed.
Yep.
Because she thought she was too old. So you can imagine the lifespan then was over 100 years.
Oh yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
But it goes to show you, even then, when you're up past 75, it's impossible to have kids.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about Abraham, after Sarah died, he married again and had more kids.
Yeah, that's true. So one day Abraham was walking around doing what he does, and he was tasked with a challenge to sacrifice Isaac, which we know the story that there was a ram in the thicket, and that's another prophecy actually. God himself will prepare a lamb. Because remember when they left, they were going up the mountain. They said, he said, we will return. Who? We.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But he knew what he had to do.
Right.
He was going to sacrifice.
Yep.
So why would he believe that they were both coming back?
I don't know. Well, a couple of people say that he could have killed him and they would have resurrected.
It's in Hebrews.
Yeah.
Hebrews tells you that.
Really?
He believes that he'd been resurrected.
Right. Okay. Well, what about David and Goliath? David was a man after God's own heart, and he messed up royally several times, right?
Yeah. That's a Nephilim.
Yeah.
They came on the boat with Noah, and nobody knew it.
Really? How?
He hung on to the boat.
Oh. Are you serious? Are you serious?
That's the story.
Really?
Because they had giants. Now what they call a giant here is 9-10 feet tall.
Yeah.
But you got to know that the Israelites, they were lucky to get around 5'5" or 5'6".
Yep.
So about twice as tall as an Israelite. But they saying that because men grew that tall back then, that came from the Nephilims.
Oh.
Dang, he could stand flat foot and dunk a basketball.
I know it.
Wouldn't even have to jump. He just drop it in. Because the goal's 10 feet tall.
Yeah. So David knew.
Now, if that's true or not, I don't know, but that's
what they say.
Some of them will come with that because if men were that tall back in David's time, they say the Nephilims could not have been wiped out.
Yeah.
The only reason, his three sons, Noah's three sons, there had to been some kind of birth defect to make them that big.
Yeah, a big one.
He could have been most babies around 20 inches long. He may have been 40 inches long. How does a woman carry something like that around? Unless God is with her.
True.
Hmm.
Well, David, there's David.
David, there's David.
Yep. Swinging
David, these are David's.
Yep. The
triune.
There you go. David knew that stone would work. How did he know that? How was his faith so strong in that area?
Well, for one thing, he knew he had enough practice with the sling that he knew how to use it.
Yep.
So he just telling God, "You can't touch me."
Yep. Now
I got something long range.
Yeah.
Of course, the movie showed Goliath throwing spears at him, but he's dodging them. But there's a TV series out called The House of David. Showing this that he did get pinned down with a spear in his side. He was bleeding a little bit. I don't know. It's not in the Bible, but
no,
it's imagination going.
Hollywood.
Kind of makes you want to watch it more.
Yeah.
This is dramatic. Can he get by unscathed? This is too easy. We got to make him bleed a little bit.
Now, you see that stone, David?
It's on its way.
That stone hit Goliath's head. You know what Goliath said? Nothing like that ever entered my mind before.
Nothing like that never entered my mind before.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So you got Noah building the boat. Noah was a great man of faith. And here's a list. You got David defeats Goliath, Moses leading the Exodus, Noah. Enoch taught us.
What did Job repent for? What did he do wrong?
He didn't do anything wrong.
What does it say he repented?
I don't know. This is just off Google. Oh.
And again, I don't think he ever stopped.
He never stopped. Yeah, never stopped. Oh, that is interesting. So Noah, being a righteous man, the Red Sea crossing, Joseph, which we already talked. Well, this is.
Well, I wish I could do that.
Yeah. And Queen Esther
saved her race.
Yep. And the bleeding woman.
Most all of her life.
Yeah.
Touched the hem of his garment.
And yep. 100% healed.
And you got Abraham down there.
Yep. So let's see. Abraham, Daniel, and the lion's den, or the den of lions.
They were lions. That's all I know.
Yeah.
They were caged in their own special way.
In their own special way, yep. Abel, the first martyr in the Bible. Mary and Joseph. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Time to go to bed.
There you go. You got that. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about some of these. So let's talk about Job. Let's correct that. Job now the Bible says he was a righteous man, right? And even when he was...
Satan gets an audience with God.
Yep. Even when he was...
You won't let nothing happen to him. You won't.
But he lost everything.
Let me have him for a while.
And he does all the stuff. And the Bible says that Job never sinned in doing any of it. Now, if you read Job, he goes back and forth with his 4 friends. They had to be Baptists, the way I have it figured. Job, you have obviously sinned, or this wouldn't have happened to you.
You need to repent.
You need to repent. Now, David, if someone in your church is in the hospital with gallstones, don't go up there.
Tell them you sinned and you got gallstones.
Yeah, or say, hey, these aren't gallstones; these are tithes and offerings.
We're gonna take them out of you, one way or another.
Now, Enoch taught us faith pleases God. Now, this is interesting, David.
So much faith that he didn't even die.
Yep.
He was carried away.
Yep. He was just walking with God, and then he was no more. So Moses leading the Exodus. What about that one, David?
Well, he seen the burning bush.
Yep. And that was what got the ball rolling.
That what's got the ball rolling.
Yep.
Okay, there is a God.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're putting something on me that I can't handle.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you can, because I'll be with you.
Yep.
And Aaron will be your mouthpiece.
That's right. Let's see. Now, the bleeding woman is one of my favorite stories. The one with the issue of blood touched the hem of his garment, and
Jesus felt something leave out of him.
Yep. What happened here? Well, Jesus, everyone, there's thousands of people touching you. No, I felt power go out of me.
And the thing about it is, if they'd known she had an issue of blood, she wouldn't have gotten close to him.
Yeah.
She's supposed to stay away from everybody.
Yep. That's true.
The Jewish law.
Yep.
I've seen one of the stories about that where she had to wash her clothes every day.
Yeah.
They didn't have pads back then.
Right.
They used cloths and stuff.
Let's see. Well, what do we know about Queen Esther and faith?
Well, she went to the king at the end right there, and when she wasn't supposed to, he could have killed her.
Yep.
But somehow she said, "Let me prepare a feast for you," and invite Haman. I think it was Haman.
Yeah.
Come. That's when the king learned about who she was.
Yep.
And what was going to happen to him.
It's true.
So she put her life on the line to save her people.
Yeah.
Because Haman was going to wipe them all out.
Yep. Now Joseph was the interpreter of dreams. And then you got my personal favorite.
We go back to Joseph.
Huh? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. One of his dreams was about
the ladder,
the moon and the stars, like in Matthew 24.
No. Oh no. Yeah.
It said all 12 of them would bow down to him. What? Wait a minute. Joseph only had 11 brothers.
Yeah.
Who else was going to bow down to him?
Who?
His father, Jacob.
That's right. Yeah. There you go.
Jacob didn't like that.
Yeah. So Daniel and the lion's den. Now, if you get the book of Daniel, Daniel was one of the captive slaves who was made a eunuch. Look that up. And he had many visions.
Well, they set a trap for him.
Yeah.
The other advisors, you might say, in the court.
Yep.
Set a trap for him. They
Yeah.
got the king to make a law that for 24 hours or something like 48 hours, something like that, no one was It was all were supposed to pray to the king.
Yeah, bow down to the idol, wasn't it?
No, I think it was the king.
The king. Okay.
Yeah. Of course, Daniel goes to the window facing the west towards Jerusalem. He prays, and they catch him, and they bring him to the king.
Yep.
They got me.
Yep. And the Bible says that when Daniel is in there, that the lions' mouths were
Closed.
closed, and that's
Put a zip on him.
yeah, put a zip on them. Yep. Now, what happened to the other guys that could go into that lion's den?
They were mouths were unzipped.
Yep.
Of course, they hadn't ate all night, so
Yeah.
they were probably hungry when Daniel was thrown in there.
Yeah. True.
Of course, they got more food by throwing the other guys in there.
Yeah. True.
Didn't they throw their families in with them?
I believe so.
Woo, that's a lot of food for them. They had fat bellies.
Hey, God's blessing on the lions for not eating Daniel, I guess. Let the lions' blessings overflow.
Some of them didn't like it though. So what we're looking at is faith, right?
Yes, faith. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Of course, they disobeyed. They did something wrong too.
Yeah.
I think they were tricked as well.
Yep.
Of course, Daniel wasn't there at the time,
Right.
and their faith was such that even if they did burn, we still believed in our God.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So either way, they's going to win. They didn't say a lose-lose situation in that.
Nope.
Of course, they come out and their clothes didn't even smell like burnt.
Yep. And then they say, well, who is that other one in the fire? We cast in 3, but there's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How'd he slip in there?
How did he slip in there? Yeah, that's true.
One of
And some people say that was an angel. Some people say it was Gabriel. I think it was Jesus.
Some people say it was Jesus.
Yep. And of course, Abel was the first martyr, but he was one of the first ones that had faith.
No, Adam was.
Well, Adam was. Well, yeah.
He taught Abel.
Well, true.
Then he taught Cain.
Yeah.
But one stuck better than the other.
Yes. Very much so. And of course, we'll end it on this. Mary and Joseph, the mother of Jesus. What if they didn't have that faith? To say, when the angel said, y'all need to go, flee to this other town, what if they didn't flee?
You're going to go back further than that. When they announced to Mary that she's going to become pregnant.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true too,
and
yeah.
Then it came to Joseph and says, don't be afraid to take her for a wife.
Yep.
She's carrying something special.
Yeah. That's it.
So what did all this, since you're wrapping this up, what all does this have to do with the Great Pumpkin Patch?
Remember, childlike faith. So here we have someone that is so dedicated that he is going to skip out on trick-or-treating with all his friends, right? Oh, and by the way, someone else missed out too. You know who that was?
Sally.
His sweet Babu. That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and
Snoopy. Yeah.
What's he doing in the pumpkin patch?
I don't know.
Is he going to hit him with a pumpkin?
So, Linus had.
How did that end?
I don't remember.
Did he get goodies or something or?
No, I think he just.
You're gonna have to watch it again. And tell me about it.
I know it. Yep. You got it right here. So. Anyway, yeah, that's why, because he knew he was going to see the Great Pumpkin.
I got there I don't know how he knew or not. Just of course Snoopy popped up,
Yep.
but you know, there's got to be some kind of evidence left behind for someone to believe.
Yeah.
It's like Tooth Fairy. There's a coin left.
Right.
Tooth gone, coins left.
Yeah. True.
Santa Claus. You wake up next morning after you told him what he wanted. There it is.
Yeah. But you see, but that didn't happen with him. So where did he get the idea from?
Maybe this is his first time around.
Someone had to have
Hey,
told him about it.
Well, the thing is, I mean, you're looking at the story, but you don't know if he practiced this the year before.
True.
You don't know if he's going to practice this the year after. It depends on if
On
depends
this
on if
outcome.
something, like I said,
Yeah.
how did it end? If something shows up that helps him to believe, he'll be back next year.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of like it's like getting a rumor started.
Right.
You tell it long enough, people will believe it.
There you go.
I've seen that happen where I worked at plenty of times.
Mm.
And it ended up, that was just a rumor.
Yeah. But you know, I'd rather be out trick or treating with my friends though. That's just me. Rather than being in the pumpkin patch.
Well, I didn't care if it was my friends or not. I just wanted the candy.
There you go. Yeah.
The more houses I hit, the more I could get. Don't waste no time.
There you go. So next week, David, we're going to be in our turkey uniforms. Be glad I don't have a turkey shirt.
Good, I don't either.
Yet.
I don't know if I get one of those.
But
one surprise is enough.
There you go. Hey, I'll take it. So
well, I tell Margaret. I walked in, I buttoned up my jacket. We stood around for 5-10 minutes. Yep. And he noticed I had on something orange. He unsnapped my shirt and wham, there's that pumpkin. He's fixing to change shirts on me.
Yep. Yeah, I had two shirts. One was a black one, and one was this one for the Great Pumpkin. But since I had to match with them. So that's it. Do you have any comments, Professor? Anything to add?
The only thing I know is be safe Friday night. It's gotten to where now most people have their kids in by dark.
Yeah.
They don't wait till after dark to go trick or treating like it did in my days.
Yeah, even my days. Yeah,
it was safer back then. It's not that like that now. Yeah. And you'll find most well, like my mother lived in a place where the neighborhood was just a circle.
Yep.
So the kids just walk house to house, and the parents would just drive along with them.
Yep.
And that's all they needed was just that one circle to get a bunch of candy.
Oh yeah.
So wait till Valentine's Day. What we're going to do that?
Well, I don't know.
They're going to do Cupid. I can tell you what we used to do. You'd fill out a Valentine card, and you'll stick it in an envelope. You take it up and put it at the door, and you throw rocks. So if you had a favorite little girl that you was interested in, dress to her, and you go up there and throw rocks on the door, and they'd come out. And of course, you wouldn't be there at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in school, everybody made a Valentine bag and put their name on it. And then they went along with a thumbtack, and we tacked them on the chalkboard's bottom where it was wood. Because the chalkboard covered the whole wall.
Yeah.
And on Valentine's Day, you went and dropped Valentine cards. And what they wanted you to do is make one out to everyone in the class.
Yeah.
Boys and girls.
Yep.
So
crush or no crush, huh?
That's right. Mom and Dad had to spend some money on some Valentine cards.
On someone that you didn't even like that way.
Oh, and another thing about Halloween.
Oh, yes.
We had school functions for Halloween. And
Kind of like hay rides and stuff like that.
no. Each well, there were 6 grades, and each grade had an event. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if you've seen them where you had a fishing pole, you hang it over a curtain.
Oh
They-
yeah, yeah.
They put something on it, and you ping it back, and they had the ducks. You picked out of the water and win a prize. And
Yeah.
bobbing for apples.
Have you? I'm glad you mentioned that. Have you ever bobbed for water? You can't. You can't miss.
I've never bobbed for apples either.
Oh, I haven't either. Anyway, so
When you're a kid, your mouth ain't big enough to bite an apple out and pull it out of the water.
that is going to conclude our Halloween segment of our holiday messages.
Yeah, those were fun days back in grade school.
Oh yeah.
4th grade, we made a mask. We had to make our own paste.
Mm.
Seemed like we used flour or something.
Ah.
And what you did, you made an impression, and you just paste it on there and let it dry. Then you paint it. We made our own mask doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I forgot what grade that was. I don't think it was a 4th. I think it was either 5th or 6th grade.
And we will see you Sunday.
We're having a speaker at our church on Monday night. Yes, that's just what they're calling a 3-day revival.
Ah, okay.
They have a different speaker at different churches for 3 days.
Oh, okay.
And ours is the last one.
Oh, nice.
So
we will be Thanksgiving out next week, and probably
it won't be about 3 weeks away after that.
And you know what happens November 1st, right?
Daylight savings.
Yeah, but also Christmas music. So I have that in my car from now until the end of the year. Anyway, we will.
We got to remember, fall don't start till December the 21st or 20th. Winter don't start till December the 21st.
So we will see you Sunday. Yep.
You talk too much, can't even drink your coffee.
I know.
Ugh.